Persona 4 Golden, after years of waiting, has finally been offered to fans on something other than the PS2 and PS Vita. I've spent the past few weeks truly revisiting one of my favourite JRPGs. But before we delve into the pros and cons of this latest port, why don't you give us a hand beating that YouTube algorithm? Drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my sexy voice. Future content. The first thing that hits you when you play this re-release is the upscaling was, well, needed. There's actually many details in the game that were missed due to the low-res output of the original Persona 4 on PS2 and its subsequent re-release on the PlayStation Vita. However, these details are as clear as day when viewed in 1080p. There is one downside to this, however. The assets go largely unchanged. It is a port after all, so the dated look of the game stands out. Saying that, no one buys a Persona game for graphics. It's the story, the characters, and the gameplay. I couldn't help but think initially that this was a bit of a peculiar release for Atlus, considering Persona games and RPGs in general perfectly fit the Switch and handheld devices. However, as you're able to do Steam Remote Play using Steam Link on a device, that becomes no longer an exclusive feature of just a Nintendo console. Now, anyone who knows a Persona game knows full well the experience isn't for those looking for a quick pick up and play. You play as you. That's both a pun and a later revealed truth. You get to name the character, of course, but it was later revealed in an anime that the character's name is actually you. You've just moved into town to live with your uncle Dojima, a local detective, and his daughter Nanako. But not long after moving, you find that things in town aren't as they seem, almost as if there are some stranger things afoot. The gameplay itself is a mixture of traditional JRPG dungeon crawling and a sort of life simulator, where the activities you face outside of the dungeons also contribute to your strength within them. Your character gains the ability to use, as the name implies, personas, demon-like creatures. Each persona is aligned to a different tarot card. Each tarot card is represented by a different social link. These social links are one of the many things you must complete activities in the world to increase. The game is about choosing what to do and when to do it. Do I prioritize activities with one friend to increase my social link, enabling me to catch and fuse stronger personas? Do I study or complete tasks like a part-time job to raise my character's stats? Do I spend the afternoon crafting items for use in the dungeons? The open choice nature of how you handle the day-to-day is one of the things that makes the Persona series so great. The combat is another. Due to the way the calendar and progression of time works after completing an activity, working on one thing means you've sacrificed another. This in turn results in the removal of the ability to overgrind and enter God mode, a problem with many RPGs. This leads to battles to often be very tense. Strong enemies can turn a flopped turn into a wipe pretty easily. More than ever, the rock paper scissors base of games like Pokemon with type effectiveness is apparent in this game. Knowing your enemy's weaknesses is a big part of overcoming most enemies in this game, and its knowledge of how to send enemies into a knockdown or utilize status effects that saves the battles more often than not. Another standout aspect of the game is the characters and the voice acting, along with the character portraits, which have held up exceptionally and look beautiful in this upscaling. The voice acting and writing stand strong to this day. It's not hard to find yourself gravitating towards one character over the others as you find yourself growing fond of the way they're written. Every now and then your generic anime cliche is brought up, but even those characters are very fun and enjoyable to watch. Let's not forget about the music. Atlus have always put excellent focus on the music and the theme of their games. Persona 4, while not as visually out there as say Persona 5, definitely has a distinct flair to it. Persona 4 Golden PC isn't really a release that will have old fans jumping out of their seats for changes to the game. It's a chance to revisit a classic, and a chance for newer fans of the series who jumped in after Persona 4 Arena or for Persona 5 to play one of the series' most praised releases without the hassle of digging up an old console. Now, all we have to do is await a Persona 3 FES PC release and we're golden. Thanks for watching. I've been Omegabyte, and this has been Zoned. Leave a comment if you've played Persona, and don't forget to head on to zoned.live for more news, reviews, and discussion.